Hi, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. I am heading to Istanbul today, Turkey. I have landed in Turkey. I'm gonna take this off. I don't usually worry about getting a SIM card when I go to a new country. I got a friend with me where I'm on a tour, but I'm completely by myself this time and no tour. So I thought stuff that I'll just spend the money on a SIM card. Anyway, so I just got a SIM card, but you know, I was ripped off. It was so expensive. It worked out to be like £50. And then I heard someone else talking and they were like, oh, why is it so expensive? They said it's airport tax. And they just said like the SIM card costs more, but like the charging's the same, but that's how they make so much money in the airport. These guys were nice and maybe they felt bad, they were like ridiculously ripping off. They just completely gave me this power bank. I kept being like, no, it's okay, I've got a power bank. And they were like, no, have this power bank. Now I am going to go look for the metro, try and find my way to the hostel. So far, like, they're kind of like ripping you off with all the airport tax, but every country does that. But then they're super generous and like give you a free thing. So that was Vodafone, that was who that was with. Maybe everyone gets one. Have you been here and got a, and everyone just gets given one of these when you're at the airport? Let me know. I've just come in and checked in at the hostel, landed at the airport. It was so smooth due about the Vodafone situation, so that happened. And then I went and got the metro, it's like a subway to a main station in town, and then I changed to a tram line and came here. I just bought these like single pass for 5 Turkish lira for one pass, and then that got me to like the main station, and then I had to pay another 5 to get to use the tram. Everyone was so helpful. Like a few times I asked a few questions about like where to go, where to pay or something, and everyone was so helpful and didn't feel like, or people would just think that I was lost and coming up and helping me. And when I got to the hostel like itself just looks like a hostel, but they're like so friendly and helpful. He's already like obviously did the whole, gave me a map, gave me a little like, this is where everything is, like you can get it at any good hostel. But what I've never ever had in another hostel was anytime like a guest would come up to us, or we'd walk past someone, or we'd walk into a room where he was showing me and there was someone there, he would just introduce me to them, and he remembered all their name, and he was like, here, like meet this person, like hi, like just chatty, like introduce me to all the guests, so that, I don't know, just to break the ice, I guess. I don't know, I just thought it was really lovely. I've never experienced something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get some food and I will check back in. I don't know if I will bother like talking to you again tonight, because I'm just probably gonna get food and then go to bed. Anyway, I'll give you a little quick show from the room too, but I'm not gonna move off my bed. So yeah, I'll show you. Okay, so this is my beautiful bed. This is all I care about. There's a charger. There's 2 beds there, 2 beds here, 2 beds there. And then there's all the lockers for you to see valuables. And yeah, that's basically it. A Turkish rug. This place is called Cheers Hostel, and I think this was about £12 a night, roughly. Welcome to day 2, well, first full day in Istanbul. Behind me is the Blue Mosque, but I've just found out last night that it's actually shut for refurbishment over the next month, so I'm gonna miss it, but I thought I'd come and still check it out. Now, today's weather is, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's grey and miserable and a bit wet, but that's okay because the next few days the weather's looking really nice. And I think it's like bad for everyone that lives in Turkey, but coming from London, this is like, it's just a day. It's actually that bad. I just thought I'd give you a little rundown of what happened last night. I went downstairs to ask the hostel host where I should go for dinner, and he was like, oh, 2 other men just arrived, like you can all go to dinner together. And then he went and got them. He was like, James, called James over. Then he showed us a good place to eat, and then we all went together and went and ate, and I just thought he just goes so above and beyond, and I'm just amazed. So I had a great time with these guys, just chatted. One was from Brazil and one was from Poland. And then we came back to the hostel. The hostel's got a cute little bar at the top with a beautiful view of the Hagia Sophia. Really nice view of that from the bar, so that's really lovely. And then, yeah, then this morning I've just got up, had a breakfast, but I just want to make it super cheap so far. For dinner for all three of us last night, and we all got like a drink, not alcohol drink, had a rain. It's like a buttermilk yogurty drink that they have here. We had one of those and a water, and we all had a main. The boys had sides as well as main. All of it come together for £20. So there's 108 liras. And this area here is beautiful. I'll show you a little scan around and then go see what Istanbul has to offer today. Spring is in Istanbul. Inside the Blue Mosque courtyard, but not actually inside because it's shut for refurbishments like I told you. It's still beautiful, but obviously the blue aspect of it is inside with all the tiles, and but it's still like, that's it there. It still looks beautiful, but yeah, not blue. Anyways, I'm gonna go look around. I'll try and show you a little bit of it. The sun's just like starting to peek out, so that's exciting. This is in the Hagia Sophia. It's beautiful. We're just under a little bit of reconstruction or refurbishment. So look at those ceilings. In the Hagia Sophia, and then look at that cute, cheeky little blue mosque out the window. Here. So I've been seeing these little stalls around all day, and this thing looks incredible. He just said it was chocolate and cinnamon. I said, what's its name? And he goes, cake. It's actually not that good. It's really, really dry. Oh, it's like hard. Maybe if it was warm, but it's cold. I'm not actually that impressed. Damn it, there was corn, and I was like, I should get the corn, but I was like, this looks good and I'm on holidays. So I got this, and I should have went the corn. Damn it. Also, before, I thought I lined up for ages for the Hagia Sophia, and that's the line now, in the rain. I started about there, and I was like, oh, this line's annoying. So yeah, oh well, at least I feel good about that. Just went to the Hagia Sophia, I believe it was called. That was the thing I was like struggling to pronounce before. Paid 40 Turkish lira, and it was good. It was beautiful. I think, so what it was, it's really old. It was like 543 BC or something, like crazy like that. It was constructed. It's ginormous. It was a basilica for many, many years, and then it ended up getting converted to a mosque, and then they made it like a little bit mosque looking inside, and then they turned it to a museum like 80 years ago or something. So that was really cool to see. It's actually just started raining quite a bit again, and now I'm deciding, so that was pretty good. However, museums are definitely not my favorite thing to do while traveling, but because today's weather's quite miserable, I was like, I'll do it. Now I'm looking at the Topyaki or something museum, but I think, let me have a look. So I think that's a line for it, and it's raining. I don't have an umbrella, and I don't even know how interested in it I am. So we'll see. Let's just, I just walked up to the top of the hill to go there, but I'm not that interested in seeing it. So I might go to the spice market. It's not that far from here, and maybe undercover, and it's kind of lunchtime, so I might go get some lunch. Yeah, museums just aren't my favorite thing to do. Get in my belly. Yes. So sat down and had lunch somewhere. I decided not to line up and go into that Pamukkale, whatever that place was that I was at on that. I decided not to go into that museum, and I'm happy. Like, maybe I'll go back. I've still got 2 more days here, so yeah, maybe I'll go back. But I just enjoyed like walking around the spice market. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you know that food markets and spice markets and just like markets are my favorite, especially in places like Turkey, Morocco, Israel. I'm just obsessed with the markets. It's okay, I have some.
Yana yana kül olsam yine de senden ayrılamam. 1000 yıl yaşasam yine sana doyamam. Sana gönlümü verdim tatlı güzel.
Morning. Yesterday I didn't end up vlogging. Once I went back to the hostel, I met the guys that I seen last night, the night before that I had dinner with, and then also I met a few other girls and we all went out for dinner. We actually went to the same place that I had lunch at because that's what the hostel recommended. So we went back there, had dinner, and then we went back to the hostel and just back at the bar, and we had a really good night, had heaps of drinks, and yeah, it was really good. Played games and stuff. Anyway, this morning we are walking around and I'm with all that same group again, and I think we're going to go head to the Asian side because I don't know if I've told you, but Istanbul is actually the only country in the world that is on, the city is on 2 continents. So there's European side and Asian side, so we're actually going to head to the Asian side of the city today. So I'll bring you along. I don't know how much I'll actually talk to the camera because it's always a little awkward when you're with like new people talking to a camera. So far we have just walked to the Grand Bazaar, which is shut on Sundays, but today is Monday, so I'll show you around. These guys look like they're buying some food, so let's go see what they're gonna buy. What is it like?
It's a little bit bitter, but it's overall
earthy,
sweet.
with hints of earth and a bit of burnt.
It's a bit tart.
It's better than that rocky.
Yeah, it's way better than rocky.
Way better than that.
It's got like a, it's like the good taste, and it's got a weird like chalky aftertaste.
It's really earthy, wholesome.
Earthy, wholesome. So we're at a jewelry store and you can buy all these different things. Anyway, catching the ferry is where I'm trying to go with this.
We are.
Bye Europe! See you in about 3 hours.
See you later today.
Guys, we're going to another continent without a passport.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
We are on the Asian side, and look at this. It's like a pretty cool area. I feel like I'm home. I feel like this is where we should be at. On the thing, it's so the cats and dogs have stuff to drink. That is nice, hey? Did you know that?
Oh yeah, for all the cats?
Yeah. Well, Istanbul is full of these giant dogs, and they've made houses for them, and people put water out for them. Oh, and food. Oh my goodness. This is so friendly. I'm gonna try and find the name of this street and put it in. It's like full of like funky cafes and just a cool area. Look at that. Oh, this is it. So if you go to Delga.
Oh, look at that.
So when you're on the old side of Istanbul, it's got none of this. So, oh, look where we are. Walter's Coffee Roastery. Oh, look. Have you seen a Coca-Cola cafe before?
I'm not ready.
Alright.
She's ready.
Guess what? It's ice cream time. We just had the best lunch at a place called Zoo. Definitely go to Zoo because it's like the pictures and stuff. But we sat downstairs, head upstairs. Upstairs is really cool. It had a weird toilet. Go check it out. And now we found this place called Crazy Flakes Cafe. Like, let's go. I'll show you. So they sell ice cream and then they also sell all this. Oh, look at those balloons down there.
Wow.
There's like a strand of balloons.
What are they for?
I don't know.
So what's the point?
Okay, we're all dickheads. There's 5 of us here. We're all like, why are these random balloons here? And then in a different conversation, why are there guns here? This is so weird. They've just got these guns sitting here. And so we have got these balloons. And then maybe the guns
We put 2 and 2 together.
are to shoot the balloons. Can't shoot. Okay.
There we go.
Any tips? Oh, I feel like. Oh, doesn't work. I was like, I've got
Misfire.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go the black one.
Don't miss. Hey.
Do you want to have a go though?
I could.
Yeah, go have a go. Tell us what colour you're going for.
I don't know.
Purple.
Whichever one she hits is the one she was going for.
Yeah, right. Oh. What's that? Is that our first miss? Pardon? All done? One shot? Poland, we've got 1 shot left.
Poland.
Look at it, he like runs over.
Not a boat, but it'll do.
Yeah.
What colour are you going for?
White.
Oh, white. There's so many white ones there.
Yeah, one.
Did he miss it? The 1 shot you didn't get it. Little cat house. Everyone in Istanbul is so friendly. Like someone's just made that for all the little street cats. And obviously like keep up with it and put water. We have been on the Asian side of Istanbul all day basically, and now we are going to head back. I think we will just like want to go back to the hostel for a bit and just chill. A half day, probably not a full day on the Asian side for what I could see. Maybe if there's like lots of things to see and do, then maybe you can spend a full day, but yeah, I thought half day was good. Anyways, see you back on the European side of Istanbul. Probably about to get lost because I've let everyone's run off, but I'm gonna show you where Matt is choosing for us to have dinner. He chose the location, him and his friend. This isn't sketchy. This doesn't feel like we're gonna die.
Oh yeah, I don't know which way they went. Yep. Sketchy. That is really cool, isn't it? Cool. Right, where are we going? I don't know which way they went, right?
Oh, which way did they go? Oh, there the suckers are. Alright, we're back on like normal streets now. Doesn't look like we're gonna die. There's some to the right as well. Cute. Now that guys, I found my favorite things. Little weird streets with little weird street art, which I love. Just my favorite places of all the cities. Phone, on the phone, She just put the phone down because she knew I was about to video her, but
I got priorities.
not yet. It was the phone like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, he does now.
This is such a fun. Hey, I just love it.
Millennials.
I'm so passive aggressive. Good morning. My voice is going, so today there may be no talking. So this is my last day in Istanbul and I leave early tomorrow morning, so I just thought, I've got up, it's like 7 AM. I'll probably catch up with all those group of people a little bit later. None of them wanted to get up early, but I'll just gonna show you like the hostel because I think it's amazing. Here's hostel is like amazing. I don't have any bad reviews about them. I think that they're incredible. That's the hostel. You walk out and there's a bar up the top and you can see this from the bar. And this is exactly outside the hostel. So that's the Hagia Sophia that I've told you about. And it's like one of the major sites to see in Istanbul, so it's pretty amazing. The location of here is incredible and the staff, so I just thought I'd let you know. I'm gonna guess that if you've come to Istanbul in summer, this square you've never seen empty like this. It's amazing. Walking around and went over the bridge and seen all the fishermen, which was really cool. And then I've just been walking up the northern European side, which we haven't really done much of that. We did a little bit of it last night, but it's nice to see it during the day and I'm actually doing a different section. Anyway, I'm like the Galata Tower, I think it's called. And it's open at 9, so I don't have any Wi-Fi because my SIM has been blocked off Vodafone, you know, that one I paid a lot for. So like the SIM card itself has been blocked, my phone's fine, but so anyway, I just found this really cute little cafe. So I'm gonna sit down, Wi-Fi, so I can like talk to the others and make a like arrangement. And then I'm gonna go up that tower at 9 and then head over to Balat, I think, which is on the other side. Look, how cute is this? And the food looks amazing. The tower is literally just here. Tower. Cute little bakery, so I am gonna go have some tea. I made it up to that top of that little tower and I'm gonna show you. You can see like every side of Istanbul. Here is Northern Europe, Asia, and Southern Europe of Istanbul. Down from the tower, but super happy with it. It is absolutely stunning and the most perfect day. Last day in Istanbul and it's finally, the sun has come out. Hallelujah. But yeah, it's worth it. I'm gonna try Turkish coffee but I don't drink coffee.
Can I just get, do you have a normal coffee?
Normal Turkish coffee.
Yes.
Okay.
One of those, please.
Sugar or not sugar?
While I was having breakfast this morning, I found this like really cool rooftop that you could go to, and you like knocked on this door. You had to find this random staircase, go up to the top of the stairs, knock on the door, pay this guy money, and then you go on the roof and get amazing views of like really close to the old town, which usually you get views on that other side. Anyway, so I did that, but when we got up there they kept saying close, 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 like the man doesn't do it anymore or something. Maybe it's like illegal, because it was pretty sketchy. Anyway, so we were just walking around that area about to leave, and then a lady came up to us and was like, view, photo. So we're like, okay, and she like took us along this weird little alleyway through all these like dark pits. Anyway, and then she brought us to a cafe, and it's like this really quaint, cute little cafe, like that you would never, ever stumble across. Like, I promise you, you will never stumble across this. This is the view from her little cafe. This is, I'll show you around her little cafe. Look at this. Can I just tuck you? Look at all her little bits. And look, you would never find this place this is where we walked down. Oh, she must be an artist. And then yeah, this is her little cafe.
God, put some Rocky in there.
Oh. Look at this little gem we just found. Stumbled upon. How cute is this?
It's about 35 seconds after it was placed on the table. Literally destroyed.
So we just had fish sandwiches at the place that like everyone at the hostels recommended and I've seen online. There's 3 little boats and they make the fish sandwiches on the boat and then pass them over, and it's right near Galata Bridge. So these are the 3 boats, stalls. I was like not bad, but they're not my most favourite meal I've ever had. Oh, I can't talk. Oh, that's a really good angle.
Thank you. All my angles are good. Here's how I'm gonna try it. A little puff pass up in here.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah. The first time I ever did it, I was coughing like a storm.
Yeah, this one's got.
She's a pro, she's blowing it out her nose. I got you.
What are you doing now? Oh. Good morning. As you can probably tell, my voice is a little husky. Depending on what I put in of yesterday's vlog, you can tell that I basically had no voice all day, but that's okay. That just means I had a really good few nights. It is 6:30 in the morning on I've had 3 full days in Istanbul, and now I'm going to head to Gallipoli today on a tour. I booked it through the hostel, and I'm going to catch a bus to Gallipoli, go on a day tour, catch a night bus and head to Pamukkale tomorrow. So I will take you along. Istanbul has been absolutely incredible. I met a great group of people, had just such a good few days. I hope that you can tell by the vlog how much I had fun and that you got something out of it. I'll try and put lots of information below. But yeah, it's been amazing.